Marathon has a time to kill problem, and if you think it's just a skill issue, you're completely missing what's actually happening. Because this isn't about bad players. It's about how the game is designed. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Right now, Marathon feels like two completely different games at the same time. On one side, you have UESCs. They're tanky, they take time, they force you to commit. You're dumping ammo to them, you're making noise, you're stuck in the fight. And honestly, that part is good. It creates tension, it forces decision making, and makes every fight like it matters. And when you're making noise, you have to look over your shoulder in case there's another team that sneaks up on you. But here's the problem nobody's talking about. The second another player shows up, you're dead. Instantly. So you think about what the game is actually asking you to do. Spend your time and resources fighting AI just to get deleted after half a second by a real player. That's the disconnect. It's not that the time to kill is bad in and of itself. It's that PvE and PvP TTK don't match each other, and it creates a frustration. Now, I know the UESC should be more tanky, but I think that the runners should be a little more tanky. I'm not asking for a Destiny level kind of tankiness. I'm asking for a little more time with the time to kill against runners. I don't want them tanky. I don't think anybody does. I like the competitive nature. I like that it's really hard, but I don't want the battle to just end right when it begins. They're not far off. I'm not saying they're far off, but I do think there needs to be a slight adjustment. Your shields, it feels like they barely exist. You're supposed to be this armored runner, but you die like you're wearing nothing. It doesn't make sense. And that's the biggest issue. Fights don't feel like fights. They feel like ambushes. Whoever sees the other person first wins. No counterplay, no repositioning, no outplaying, just done. Comment below if you feel the same way, and like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing here. The gunfights are just really fun, and I want more of that. I don't want it to be over right away. When an ambush happens, it doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter what loadout you build. It doesn't even matter how you played in the situation, because you never got a chance to play it. And that's for the most part. I have had games where I did have time to reposition, but they're few and far in between. But this is where defending the system is wrong. People say, well, it's good that worse players can still win fights. And yeah, that's true. But there's a difference between giving players a chance and removing the skill expression entirely. Right now, it leans way too much in the second direction. You can literally drop into a free kit and still wipe out someone fully geared just because you saw them first. That's not balance, that's randomness. And the crazy part is, the gunplay is actually really good. I like it. It's really good. The fight feels satisfying when they last long enough to happen. But no, Marathon doesn't need Apex level time to kill. We don't need bullet sponges, but we do need a middle ground. Just a slight increase in survivability. Just enough time to react, to reposition, to actually outplay someone. Because right now the game feels like it's this close to being great. It just needs fights to last longer. And I'm curious, do you actually like how fast the time to kill is right now? Or do you think it needs to be slowed down just a bit? I know I'm probably going to get a lot of pushback from the diehards who love the time to kill. And honestly, maybe I'm making a bigger deal of it than it actually needs to be. But I just think the shields need to feel like they're actually shields. I need to feel like the runner is actually built a certain way and not like a human. And I don't like to compare games, but Arc Raiders does have that nice balance between not being too squishy, but not being too tanky. This is a different game. It shouldn't be exactly like that. I don't want a game exactly like that. I like going to Arc Raiders for certain aspects of the game, and I like Marathon for other aspects of the game. But let me enjoy the fight a little longer. There's only a few teams in a map, so when I do come across a situation where my team has to battle it out, then let's battle it out. Let's make the fights more rewarding and not more like a whiplash. I'm going to be pinning a comment in every video, so if you want to leave a comment below, go ahead and do that. Subscribe, like, do all you can if you like my short form discussion type videos. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. I do really like Marathon. I want other people to really like this game too. I want it to survive past a year. I don't want it to be too niche of a game. Take care and have a good one.